Hey viewers, Timmy2009 is back with yet another video. Now there are going to be 2 new videos coming out, and I don't know if these might be the last 2, if there might be more videos until May. But I promise I will do more. I always try to keep you entertained. So, my recent video just got 1,000 views, so thank you for that.
Wow.
I appreciate it.
Which
So,
video was it?
It's a Wooden Rally remake of Accidents Will Happen, one of the Thomas songs.
Gotcha.
And speaking of that, there's one Thomas video today, and there's going to be a MLP video.
Which one are we doing first?
So I'll do the Thomas and Friends video since I know you love that on my channel.
I'll slide these down here.
For some reason, Thomas and Friends is the thing that gets the most views on my channel, even though Thomas is not the only thing I like, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Because like there are a lot of other challenge shows I did grow up with besides Thomas, but Thomas will always be my favorite. So here we have some of the Bluebird Thomas and Friends sets that I 3D printed, and if you actually don't know, the Bluebird trains were from a company called Bluebird Toys in 1997, and sadly the company got bankrupt in 1998, and Thomas and James were the only sets. Well, not true.
They were the
Polly Pocket style things.
Yeah, they were the male version of Polly Pocket toys.
I guess you can call it that.
Well,
like,
your sister had them. Sisters had the Polly Pockets, and the Bluebirds came out at the same time.
So, anyways, these might be one of my favorite things I've printed. If you were to ask me if you ask me what is my favorite thing I've printed, I'm going to say that big shocker is the My Little Pony characters themselves.
Ask me what my favorite is.
Who is your favorite?
That little tiny Harold. That is freaking adorable. Look how small that is. It's the size of my fingernail.
Okay, I thought you were going to say what your favorite My Little Pony character.
No, that is so small. Oh, Carter, that's adorable.
Okay,
Like it.
The only thing I know about him is that Queen Chrysalis is my mom's favorite just because of her scary design. I don't know who her favorite is in terms of personality because she hasn't watched the show yet.
No, I need to watch it this summer when I'm done with school.
Yes, I promise you, you will love it.
Okay.
Viewers, you will love this show.
Your sister and I will
watch
watch it with you in the evenings.
Trust me when I say that you will love My Little Pony Friendship Match. It'll change your life forever.
All right. I need my life changed forever, so
It
that'll be great.
It has helped me get through most of the struggles in my life, and I don't know where I would be without this show.
Okay, so let's talk about the Thomas Bluebird.
Okay, sorry if I got off topic.
It was a preview.
I just had a tangent a bit. Okay, so
these are so cute.
let me start off with
They're so small.
okay, I'm gonna start off with probably my least favorite. Like,
they are.
This is Devious Diesel, and his tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
So Diesel is probably like one of my favorite Thomas characters. I don't know. I just think it's weird how every time he gets sent away for being bad, he always comes back for some reason. But I do still like Diesel as a character, though. What I hate about
4 inches by 4 inches.
What I hate about Diesel is his smiling face. I like it when he's grumpy. I know he's supposed to be devious, hence why he's called Devious Diesel. But I prefer his grumpy face, and one day I want to make him with a grumpy face at some point. If you would like to see that. Anyways, we have the tunnel here, and for those of you who have not seen my first video I've done on these sets, these are basically a mashup with the Earl Miniature line that got cancelled, and the Bluebird Toys line, like I said, got bankrupt in 1998. So, you have the tunnel here. You got the first time we ever seen a set with a signal box. Okay, sorry if I'm using this.
Yeah, I like it that yours are stationary. Did you glue them down?
No, I didn't glue them down.
Did you print it like that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Now, the only thing about them is that they don't have any connectors, because I'm not very good at connecting
Yeah, but
these
the
sets.
connectors on the other ones didn't work half the time anyway, right? If I recall that your
So,
ones.
if you want to give me tips on design connectors for these sets, because one day I want to download these, I want to share my files with you on Etsy at some point so you can make your own Bluebird trains,
right,
if you're excited. Because I've gotten numerous amount of comments. You will not believe the amount of comments I had asking to send my links to people for Thingiverse or something. Because they all want to make their own Bluebird models at some point.
I don't know that you need connectors, because if you line them up on a flat surface like a floor, they'd line up perfectly, right?
Although, if you did actually push them yourselves, they would separate from each other.
So they need to be really close together.
I mean, they're great for stop motion animation.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to do stop motion videos with these, you can.
We'll have to take a look at the actual Ertl this summer and see if we can come up with something. Are they hollow inside, or is it...
They're not hollow inside. They're not
Are they solid?
They're not like portable cases. They're just
Okay.
So you can't actually take these off and stuff them in.
Gotcha.
And take them wherever you want to go.
Without a box.
That's how the real ones work. But
right. They're still small enough, though. You could put them in a pretty small box.
you probably can.
Okay.
Okay, so enough
Continue.
about Diesel. Okay, next we'll take a look at Toby the tram engine with his shunting yard, guess you can call it, sidings, whatever.
Fixture. Is that supposed to bend down, or do you need to?
The signals are what make the train stop and go.
Oh, so that one's down to tell it to stop.
So I was never like signals are what confuse me the most in
Right.
Thomas and Friends. Like whenever I make storyboards of my animations, I forget how the signals go.
They're supposed to go. I'm sure someone will remind you.
The signals are like, I think what's supposed to happen is that the signals are down to tell you to go, and they're up if they tell you to stop.
Okay. And so when they're down, they just bend like that?
Like, if they're down, you can go. If they're up, you have to stop. I don't know.
But I mean, this is what it looks like when it's down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can tell me how signals work, I would be grateful. Now, Toby actually sort of is tight squeezed because of his chimney on top. However, he does fit in.
Yeah, there should
the
be a
tunnels.
little sign here that says low clearance, 2 inches or whatever. That would be funny.
I don't
Make a
know.
little sticker.
I don't know what timeline Thomas and Friends takes place in. but
Yeah,
if you-
you'd have to find out the timeline and find out in England how the signals work
Yes.
to actually know for certain.
One thing I hate about Big World Big Adventures is that it's an episode about modern technology
Right.
in the timeline where it's supposed to like take place around the 30s
I
or
am
50s.
sure there is someone on here watching that knows about the authenticity of the signals.
So if you can tell me what year Thomas and Friends, what
The
timeline
setting, yeah.
the setting takes place in, like
Yeah.
the Island of Sodor.
That would be great.
Yes. Because the Island of Sodor is an actual fictional place. It's not some magic railroad.
Right, but I'm sure it's based on the train technology of the time in which Audrey wrote it.
Yes, but sadly the 2 tank engines got scrapped.
Was Audrey the original author?
Yes, he wrote the books. Britt Allcroft made a TV show about Thomas, and Mattel ruined it all. No joke.
And there's the entire summary of the life of Thomas. 1, 2, 3, we're done. Okay,
Okay, but
that
at
was
least
funny.
Hasbro knows what they're doing.
Right. Okay, next. That was funny.
Okay, here we have. Okay, I guess
I
my
like
top
these.
three.
These are my favorite. I like the
Bill and Ben and
ridges.
Viaduct.
Yeah, I like those.
Nope, I'm not talking about Bill and Ben the flower pot guys. I'm talking about Bill and Ben the tank engine
Okay, so they're
twins.
not bridges. Are viaducts for water? Like
I
what's
think-
supposed to go underneath there? Just water?
Yeah, I just wanted
Right.
like
To control
the
the
other
flow
viaducts
rate.
from things like Magic Railroad or
Yeah, those look kind of like the ones at the bottom of the Keystone Dam that they still have.
yeah. So they have these little like arch things on the bottom.
Yeah, it's to slow down the flow rate of the water naturally. Those are
But-
pretty cool.
I do like the bridges that they're not like super high. Like
Yeah.
I want to do like I thought about making ramps. So,
On the show, do boats go underneath them?
yes, boats do go underneath them.
Carter, why can't you make another 3D with just see like the first half and then double the first half so it would just be an extension of the supports?
I don't.
I'll show you when we're off air.
I mean, I just want these to be the same height as these guys. So that, like,
Yeah, but you could make it higher and it would look cool.
I mean, I probably could, but like I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Or you could even make like a drawbridge.
But I mean, we will cross that bridge when we get to it.
Literally,
No pun intended.
that was funny. Good job.
I'm pretty humorous, aren't I?
Yes, you are. That was actually really clever.
Maybe I should do stand up one day.
That would be awesome. I would pay to see that.
I don't know. I'm not Jimmy from South Park.
Your
Seriously.
dad and I were talking about South Park last night, wondered if there's going to be a Harry and Meghan update with the coronation. Because
We want privacy.
I know, but
We
Meghan's not going, and Harry's going to have to sit 10 rows back from his brother because they can't get along. And your dad was like, "This is a South Park episode, literally writing itself."
Okay. Have any of you seen the South Park episode where Harry and Meghan are in it? Please
If you
tell
have
me.
not, you have to watch it.
Yes, you will like it.
If you're over 14.
Okay, South Park is not funny as My Little Pony, but I still like South Park.
I don't even like South Park, but the Harry and Meghan one is hysterical.
Okay, let's stay on topic.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You're the one that invited me to this party, dude.
Okay, so here we have
Oh, look
my
at
mom's
him.
favorite.
That's so cute.
Harold the helicopter.
And because he's so small,
pride
you
of
had
the
to make
sky.
his eyes bigger
Goes
so it
to
looks like a
rescue,
Disney
should
princess
help be
eyes.
required.
What song is that?
It's a song called Harold the Helicopter.
Well, you should get your keyboard out while it's raining and play it.
I probably should.
You should. You
Tell me
haven't
in the
made any
comments if you
music.
want to see that.
Yeah, say yes, because he hasn't played on his keyboard in a long time.
I think the last song I've ever played is It's Great to Be an Engine,
Yeah,
which
we
is
need
one
to
of my
clean
favorite
up
songs.
the other room anyway.
Okay, so
Oh.
Harold is based off actual
Whoops.
Harold from the Bluebird James set. I still have that set and I did a
small.
review on it. And this is Harold's little airfield. It
Is
has,
the one that came with the Bluebird that small?
yeah,
You'll have to do a comparison
Awesome.
for me later.
okay, so the tracks aren't compatible with the actual Bluebird trains.
But the trains are the right size?
Yes, they are the right scale. Like, basically, the reason I made it is because I want them to be compatible with each other. And by the way, I like the paper faces more than the 3D faces.
Yeah, I do too.
So, you have this little airfield.
Mm-hmm.
This was a bit of a tough one to make.
Yeah.
Like, this separate piece, because this didn't print correctly when it first printed.
Yeah, I remember.
So, it's pretty much like the James set.
Oh, it sticks on there?
You can have Harold stick onto there.
That's amazing.
It's not a tight fit, but...
Well, it's enough that it held it.
I had to cut this because it wasn't...
Would you cut it with Dremel?
With my red pliers I used to remove the supports.
Did you cut yourself?
Oh, yeah. You would not believe the amount of times I got cut.
I just started to say I would cut myself trying to do
I hate it when I get hurt by those things. Like, can you imagine, like, one day you're taking supports off a printer,
I know,
you
but they're
cut
not
yourself.
pliers. They're those sharp little nippers. I cut myself every single freaking time I use them.
I don't know why these are a dangerous tool
I know.
to
I
use.
used them making the extendo arm for a mailbox for Marshall the other day and cut myself.
Okay, so...
Should come with a warning. A sad onion with a mom on it.
So, kids, please don't try to remove supports at home.
Because they're so sharp and because they're bent at the end, you can't tell where it's going to go.
Yeah.
You probably need some new ones. Those look kind of dull.
And also, one of the things is falling off of there.
Oh, remind me when I go inside, I have a couple extras. Anyway,
Back
so
to
off topic and so far over time.
Harold the helicopter, brave is he, courage is his name. Sorry. Okay, so...
Definitely play that on the keyboard later.
Harold spinning around. This is so awesome. This is one of my favorite things I made.
Mm-hmm.
No cap.
I hear that rooster crowing in the background.
So, if you like Harold, tell me in the comments. I know most people might not like helicopters in general because of how loud they are.
We're 4/5 of the way down here.
Now, here's my favorite of all of them.
I like the water.
We have Duck, the Great Western Engine.
And the water wheel.
The fan service character. And his water wheel. So, most people don't know why Duck is everyone's favorite character because he really isn't that much of a character. He just always like, there are two ways of doing things. The Great Western way and the wrong way. That's all he is.
Before you Etsy this, I bet you could make this taller and make the water wheel spin.
Probably, I don't know.
That'd be a cool feature.
Now, if you're wondering why this is bumpy, there was a piece that I made on by mistake, so I had to Dremel it off.
Yeah, but I bet that'd be easy to make the water wheel spin. That'd be a neat little feature.
I do want to edit that and remove that piece. But
yeah, when you do, just make it taller and make the water wheel a separate piece, and we'll put an axle through it and spin. That'd be awesome.
I don't know.
I know.
I do like the painted one.
I do like the water. You should make a little duck or a couple little ducks. 3D print tiny ducks and stick them on there.
But we already have a train named Duck.
That's why it would be perfect. Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Tell us in the comments if you think tiny little 3D printed ducks painted yellow and brown would be amazing.
Okay, so...
Okay, continue.
Anyways, you have a little pond here, which is beautiful at
except it's
best.
bereft of duck.
Yeah, and then you have, of course, the water wheel, which is one of my favorite destinations in the show. You can even see it in Magic Railroad as Diesel 10 is chasing Lady and Thomas. And you have this little pine tree here, which is different from this. It's a bit pointy as well.
It's a very little bit dangerous, but kids can't have this anyway because they could swallow it. So.
Yes, that's true. Which is why they always put a choking hazard on.
Right, but if you're old enough to not swallow it, you're probably old enough to not poke yourself. That is razor sharp.
Okay, but you just gotta be careful not to snap it off.
Right?
Like, I don't know why, but the trees are a bit fragile because, like, I had to glue on the trees back if they snap off. Same thing with these signals. I don't know why this set has so many brittle parts.
Well, I think you could redo the pattern and make those lay down and then attach them later.
They also have these small little silver metal roller wheels.
Turn it over.
Now, they don't roll, actually. They're just stuck on there, but you can still move them around.
That's cute.
So, yeah. Anyways,
there's the geese.
Alright, so I think that's all I have to say. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you found this video entertaining. I sure know I did. And
Alrighty.
which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. Is it the viaduct? I know mine is the water wheel. Or it could be Harold's airfield. You never know. So, thanks for watching. And I hope you are excited for this new upcoming video. Especially you, Mr. Incredibrody, because I know this is his favorite background pony. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!